So I want to check on the cacti. Let's go. It's still early, but I want to see how much they changed after yesterday's watering. This plant here, I moved into this greenhouse with the help of my neighbor. And yeah, it was a dumb decision. It's already at the roof, but yeah, I will cut it back. This was one of the cases where I wanted to move this plant into a sunnier greenhouse, but then I realized the sunnier greenhouse isn't so tall. But yeah, it's okay. It will stay in here. I must cut it back anyway, now, like after the season. So yeah, it can stay in here now. Hopefully flower, because it's very close to the top. That brings in maximum sunlight. And yeah, if it doesn't flower by July or so, I will probably cut it back, because I cannot. It's also too tall for the other greenhouse. So yeah, must cut it back, which is sad, but sometimes you just have to make a decision. And I need to be able to repot this plant, and alone I can't handle it. It's too tall. So in here, yeah, getting healthy new growth on everything. That is awesome. This one had terminated from not being watered, and yeah, it's a cool plant. So I'm very happy that it's back now. This is a nice cluster of hybrids, think validus hybrids. This one is still terminated almost from drought last year, and it's already flowering again. Sometimes you just have to bring them back. There's flower things coming out. Maybe we can get the subdenudata hybrid to flower too, but I'm not entirely sure. We will see. And then here, check out how many flower buds this one has. This is crazy. This one had almost terminated too, but it's back. This one had discolorations, little fungal attack, but it's coming through, I think. Sometimes there are plants that get these skin discolorations because from poor spots, and yeah, now it's got a good spot, and it's getting water and nutrients on a regular basis. So yeah, that will probably help me to decide if I even want to keep it. If the flower isn't so great, then I would sort it out anyways. I must. Oh yeah, and it's just starting to rain. So unfortunately, that's not a good sign for a sunny day today. I would have liked it for the cat. Yesterday I was just too tired at some point. I was out with her 3 times. But at some point and when I woke up in the evening, I had to take a little break. And when I woke up, we had such a beautiful evening sunlight, and I should have gone out with her. But yeah, I was just too tired still. And today it is going to rain the way it looks like. Also here, new growth coming through. Very happy about this one. This is a nice Lubivia ferox hybrid. And I had repotted it last year, and the new soil and the drought, it completely, you see these discolorations on the skin, that is drought. You can sometimes have plants that experience drought, and it also brings in spider mites, for example, but a lot of the discolorations that look like this are actually drought. And a thirsty plant can easily get problems with spider mites too, so they sometimes go hand in hand. Yeah, I mean, give me another month and they will be rocking and rolling. This is Trichocereus glaucus by Friedrich Ritter, and we will be doing a comparison video this summer. But I would love to repot the plant before that. This is very similar to Peruvianus, but there are some drastic differences too. I do not think this is Peruvianus, but it looks a lot like it. So we will compare these. Validus hybrid. I'm not sure if it has got another flower bud yet, but so far I only see one. And that's already enough, so I know if the flower is good. Though I do not think I would sort out a Validus hybrid just because the flower isn't perfect. I mean, the body is great, you know. This is a small plant. This goes to my nose maybe. So flowering substantially. This one looks like it might be flowering. Yeah, it was good that I just came back at the right time. Should have not waited another few months. But all is well. I mean, I had too many plants anyway, and this year we will need to sort out so drastically. It will be painful for me. Okay, let's go to the other greenhouse. I need to watch for crab. See, there's again. So yesterday I stepped in mysterious crab, and here it is again. Check out, I'm wearing 2 different types of shoes because everything was full of crap, and I'm really mad about it. So I need to clean this up first. I cannot let it be like this. But I must film the video first. Oh, this is, I'm sure this is weasel, something like that. They are stalking the chickens, and I need to take care of the grass. But it's a holiday, so no cutting of grass today. Yeah, early morning. I love that feeling, but it's getting better in the summer. So this one, I'm not sure what to do with it. I do not like that. It's so scarred. I wanted to give it a chance to heal, and the tip looks okay. But it's so extremely scarred that I will probably prune it back completely. Not sure what to do with it, but it will flower this year, pretty likely. I see a lot of flower fluff at the tip, so we will wait for that. But long term, I do not want to have this guard of a plant in the background. It makes you look like you cannot take care of the plant, and that's not the case, because sometimes you keep a rare plant to give it another chance. You at some point you realize you can. The infection risk is not as huge as people say, but under the wrong setting, this can get worse and worse. So you need to be careful. And I don't want to have something that looks like crap in the background. That's just a general thing. Every time I get into the greenhouse and see scars, I wanna remove this thing. But it's a good plant, so we will wait a little bit. We will give it a chance. This one is totally weird. Check this one out. This is König Ludwig. Probably a Paranoid hybrid of some sort, and it is always variegated. Very weird. Not in a healthy way, variegated. I haven't seen a flower yet. We will wait for this thing to flower. It's pretty big. It should flower. Yeah, and I'm waiting for a lot of these, for the columnars, the mid-sized columnar hybrids to flower. They are all approximately at the size where they can flower, and it always depends on how the winter experience was and how much water they get, how much nutrients they have available, pot size, and all plays a role, you know. So if the sun is right this year, we can get them to flower, but you do not have a big influence on that. So we will just wait and see what will flower this year. In here, I expect the first big flower flush in a month maybe. And that will be very hard to handle already. So we will take one plant that is flowering, look at the flower, decide can we keep it or not. And if we cannot keep it, it goes aside right away. Maybe directly gone to the street. And yeah, in here, cleanup will be done. But it's it's a little bit much right now, but I need to have a little bit space here so I can pollinate, so I can lock in the flowering plants in the greenhouse overnight. I do not want to have insects on my flowers, because they can accidentally pollinate stuff. All that risk to introduce and have wrong parents than the ones you have on the label. But yeah, this year I think we will take a step back in regards to the stress that I'm having with all of these. I mean, we will still lock them up, but since there's no sale of seeds, I'm not so stressed about protecting every single one. I will put a lot of plants out for the bees. This year we're giving back to nature. They are always happy when they see these huge flowers with full of pollen, and that's what we will do a lot this year. And of course we will also do pollinations, but we will also sort a lot of them out just to give them to the bees. No pollination, no nothing. Also got to be careful about random forest poop. You never know. They put it in the way. Top shelf. Yeah, these will look good in a few weeks, but for now, these came from worse spots, and now they have a little bit more light, more sun, more heat to flower. Morning light is always makes it look like, I don't know. It's a unique look that the plants have in the morning. Yeah, this one growing again, nice, very happy. Actual growth at the tip. Was very dehydrated. The one besides is flowering, and quite a lot for such a small plant. I mean, behind it, Amun-Re. I don't think we see flower buds yet. The ones that are there are from the previous year, so maybe I should, maybe I should move the plant at this point. On this one, there are the first flower buds coming out, and this is special because this is a rare form of Shalensis. Check it out. See? A very unusual body. These would be misidentified as Cuscensis, but check out the diameter here. Be careful not to break it, but check out the diameter, and then check out the diameter of Cuscensis. That's a whole different kind of diameter. That's chunk diameter material there. And then compare it again. Look at the large distance between the areoles. And then this. And also kind of different spines, especially at the top. Yeah, this is Rio miscensis. And in here needs clean up too. In the next weeks, every pot is touched, is weeded out and cleaned up and moved around. But yeah, lots of scaling back has to be done this year. I am not willing to move many plants anymore. I just want to breed in a relaxed setup without too much stress, and I do not want to give me this kind of stress anymore. So lots of, I don't know, more. I want to do more targeted breeding, not throwing a million plants against the wall and looking what sticks, but a more targeted breeding with very, very well picked parents and all. A lot of pink stripe stuff. Might have to sort out some of the Sörensia because they become too big, and not for breeding. I got these for the books, so we can take photos and all. But these are pretty massive, taking up a lot of grow space. I might have to get another greenhouse just to grow out one or two generations of seedlings and nothing else, so I can have the main breeding plants in the in the greenhouse, in the main greenhouses, and then I have this one greenhouse where I put the seedlings to see them flower, and nothing but the seedlings, because it speeds up everything. They will be able to get more light, because surrounded by larger plants, that just sucks. So you need to next year we will organize the seedlings, all the plants by size again, picking only the one size that is on one shelf and nothing else. All this stuff we will organize this year, trying to see if we can get some order into the chaos. Okay, this is it for now. I'm going in again, and yeah, I mean it's 8 in the morning or so. I just did my first walkthroughs and all, and there's so much to do. There's so much general gardening work to do, and I don't know. This is going to be gotta ask the neighbor to cut some helps with the grass, because it's too much for one. This is it's a jungle here, and when you already have problems, you know. So but now I need to take care of that random crap on the way, because otherwise I step in with my last shoes. So I'm walking around and being careful that I do not step on anything. Okay, yeah. I need to get gloves because I'm not touching this. Nobody prepared me for how much forest poop you have to remove when you're a cactus breeder. Like, that's part of my life now. Brought something here. So I'm a little bit careful about this kind of stuff, because we also have a lot of foxes around, and foxes carry parasites that can get pretty dangerous. Oh man, the bag's too small. I'm so dumb sometimes. Ideally, you want a bag where you can just slide it in without having to wiggle around too much, because you do not want to have crap on your hands. This is my recommendation for you. Get a wider bag at the top. But this is really bothering me, because of that parasite situation that a lot of the forest animals have, you know. Yesterday I couldn't believe it, because I didn't see anything. I need to walk through the garden like a hawk, look at everything, and not not step on crap, ideally. Okay, so this is it. This is also part of the cactus breeding life. Okay, so gotta bring it in the trash. So this is it. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Next time I'll be back with more cactus stuff. But this is also important, because otherwise my house stinks.